30 on the low end.
High 60,000.
Wow. I just hit the jackpot. Joseph just doubled my profit.
Hey people, welcome back to Filmmania. Throughout its 12 seasons, A&E's hit reality series Storage Wars has entertained as they experience the thrills of spending big bucks in the hopes of even bigger returns. In this list, we bring you 6 all-time most expensive locker finds on Storage Wars. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alrighty, let's begin. Number 6. The Beach Boys merchandise. At times, what may appear to be complete trash to one person can turn out to be the precious treasure for someone else. This is what makes storage unit finds no less exciting than treasure hunting. One of the most memorable storage finds on camera was a locker full of the Beach Boys merchandise. For those of you who haven't heard of them, the Beach Boys was basically an American rock band that was amazingly popular in the 1960s and 70s. Considering the fact that the group no longer exists, and most people in the modern era don't even know about them, any stuff related to the one famous group would be counted as useless. However, this locker in South Florida, full of Beach Boys memorabilia, contained not only their original manuscripts and photographs, but also things originally signed by the singers. In the end, several Beach Boy fans found bidding a lot of money for the whole selection. Number 5. Vintage camel saddles. After she came aboard the second season of Storage Wars, Mary Padian has proven herself as a tough buyer to defeat. In the 8th season, she got a unit for just $150 after successfully outbidding Daryl and Brendan. It's a known fact that when it comes to buying and consequently scanning old storage units, anything can be found from complete trash to valuable gold and everything in between. When Mary explored her locker, 2 unique objects stored at the back instantly caught her eye. Despite the unit being full of junk, the 2 antique saddles did appear to be somewhat valuable, so Mary decided to take them to a ranch, where she was startled as well as ecstatic to learn that the 2 items were worth $1,500 each. These vintage saddles were used in Asia back in the 18th century and allowed people to sit on double-humped camels, which explains their exceptional value among antique collectors. Without a doubt, Mary got exceptionally lucky with this storage unit find.
Like this. I'm gonna say 1,500.
Wow, for both?
Each.
Number 4. Old newspapers or gold. Popularly known for his catchphrase, "Yup," Dave Hester is probably one of the Storage Wars' least favorite buyers since he completed quite well and fate often turned out to be on his side. Back in season 1, Hester bought a storage unit loaded with outdated newspapers, which seemed useless at first, but it was in fact a blessing in disguise. The stash was from August 16, 1997, which is the day Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll in the 20th century, passed away. The plethora of papers were worth a whopping $90,000, which marked as one of Hester's biggest successes on Storage Wars. Number 3. Massive toy collection. It would almost be impossible to talk about Storage Wars without mentioning the then power couple Jared and Brandi. In season 6, the 2 of them bought a storage unit for only $50, and thanks to their exceptional instincts, the unit was actually filled with a valuable toy collection. Besides an electric car for children, stuffed toys from the My Little Pony franchise were also spotted, and according to an expert, were easily worth $875. It's safe to say that Jared and Brandi made a noticeable profit, considering the fact that the unit itself was no less than a steal.
$875.
That is awesome. Could you believe we made almost $1,000 on a $50 unit?
Number 2. Japanese Kabuto. During the 2013 episode named Oysters on the Half Plate, Jared and Brandi came across an interesting Japanese helmet in a storage unit and decided to get it checked out. This locker was bought by Brandi on her own during Jared's absence, and she had already spent $1,900, which was quite a lot. Therefore, she had her fingers crossed and hoped that the unique-looking Japanese Kabuto would make her earn a significant profit. Fortunately, the helmet had a massive market value of a minimum of $7,500 and can even be up to a whopping $100,000 as estimated by an expert. Number 1. Comic books worth $40,000. Daryl Sheets, also nicknamed The Gambler, is quite popular on the show for taking huge risks. Fortunately, this strategy has worked for him several times. After spending $2,700 on a storage locker, he soon realized that it was one of the best decisions he had ever made. The unit was filled to the brim with comic book memorabilia, valuable toys, and collectible dolls. In total, the comic book gold was worth a whopping $40,000, which left the viewers shook. This discovery can easily be considered one of the most eye-opening ones in Storage Wars history. It's insanely expensive finds like these that have kept the show engaging enough for the viewers throughout its 12-season run. And with this, it brings us to the end of our video, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's not too late, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you soon in another video.